So I binged all of Selling Sunset in a day and a half. I'm not proud of it, but we're here. I did it. And I thought, while it's still fresh in my brain, the arguments, the debates, the discussion, why not make a video about it? I'm going to do a tier list of the Selling Sunset cast, about my feelings and my thoughts about them. I'm ranking them based on two criteria. One is likability, meaning how much I like them, how much I enjoy seeing them on the screen. This entails their arguments. I want to know if the argument was stupid or valid. That's giving it a little bit too much leeway because all of the arguments were stupid. However, you get the gist. And the second criteria is outfits, because for some reason, Selling Sunset has become the runway. I don't know why any of these outfits would be worn showing a house, but they are, which is news to me. However, they do it, so outfits, okay? Those are my two criteria for what I'm ranking them in. Let's just get into it then. So, starting off from left to right, we have Amanza. Amanza didn't do much this season. I don't think she sold a house. I don't even think I saw Amanza in a house the whole season. Also, PSA, there will be spoilers in this, so if you haven't watched season 6, go watch season 6 and then come back to this video. I'm spoiling. Back to Amanza. Amanza did not see her in one house, which is a bit, I don't know. It's Selling Sunset. You're supposed to sell something, so I didn't see her sell anything, so she's already not being knocked down. However, I really liked Amanda's outfits. I thought they were very futuristic. I thought they were cool, and also, obviously, Amanda, my girl, she has the best hair, I would say. The best hair. I love the braids that she had throughout the season. She literally had a different hairstyle every single time they filmed, which if you're not black, you probably don't know, but braiding takes a fucking long time. So I don't know how long she was in hair and makeup for, but God bless her. I'm giving Amanda C tier because she didn't really do much. She didn't start much drama either. She did side with Nicole on the whole drug test thing. However, Amanda has personal issues and like stuff, I guess, wound up in that. So I'm gonna let it slide. Amanda, C tier. Oh, I didn't explain the tiers. I'm so sorry. Is this my first tier list? Sorry. S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Next we have Brie, which, okay, I've watched every season of Selling Sunset. That is not proud. I'm not proud to say that. It's literally an awful show, but it's addicting. It's reality TV. It's actually the only reality TV show I watch. I don't know why. I cover it up with the fact that they just show beautiful houses, 7,000 square feet, 10,000 square feet houses. First of all, why would anyone need that much space? That's it. You don't. Shut up. But it's just, it's cool to see the houses. However, it's the 90% of the show is fucking them doing petty drama. It's addicting. It's my guilty pleasure, okay? It's my guilty pleasure. That's how I'm going to justify it. That's why I watch the show. It doesn't even have that great diversity. I think Amanda and Chelsea are there solely for their diversity hires because the rest of them are blonde. Blonde, white, and thin. Let's not get into that. We're talking about Brie. Brie, I thought, was very refreshing. I thought she was direct, I thought she was compassionate, and she wasn't going to be walked all over. And I thought that she didn't start unnecessary drama where drama wasn't meant to be started. She had a thing with Chelsea about the baby daddy, about Nick Cannon, and say what you want about that. I don't think it's very cool that Nick Cannon is impregnating all these women and kind of just leaving them to dust. I mean, I don't know his relationship with them. However, what Chelsea did start drama with initially is that he wouldn't have enough time for all of his children. I think he has 12 children now, and I completely agree with that. They're all from different households. That's fucking insane. However, that doesn't take away who Brie is as a person. I think Brie was a really direct and good person for the most part. She didn't stir up drama. She just put her foot in where it needed to be, and she let people know her space, her space and her boundaries. And I really think she's a person. She is what you see. Like, it is what it is. This may be controversial, but I'm putting Brie S tier. I thought she was a great character, and I'm talking about her like she's a character because it's reality TV. I'm 99% sure this show is scripted, so I thought she was great. I don't know who this is. Is that Jason or is that Brett? I'm gonna go with that's Jason. Sorry if it's not Jason. Jason. So Jason, he wasn't in much of this season as he was gallivanting around Europe with his 25-year-old girlfriend, which, you know, is gross and vile and disgusting, as he's 46. He's quite old. But, you know, you don't want advice from a stranger to get someone your own age. When you're rich and you're powerful, you think you can go for someone younger because naturally you can. It doesn't make it right, but, you know, she is a consenting adult, so I don't have much to say about it. I do think it is gross that Jason has had sexual relations with 3 people in his office. I think, oh my god, I didn't put Nicole on this. I'll go back and do it. But he's had sexual relations with Nicole, Chriselle, and Mary. 3 people that he works with in the office. I'm not quite too sure how Selling Sunset works in an office sense. I don't know if they all go to the office every day outside of filming. I highly doubt it because they can't get along. They fight every 2 seconds, so I highly doubt it. But whatever. He works. 3 people under him have had sex with him, which I think is really weird. And I don't know. He just gives me bad vibes, I have to say. So I'm doing Jason D tier. Next up, we have Chelsea. Chelsea is great. Unpopular opinion, I like Chelsea. Her outfits, her diesel runway outfits, her long legs. Oh, we had the best fashion sense this season. I mean, her looks pulled from the diesel runway. Just anything she wore, she looked phenomenal in. And I thought that her outfits were very, very much out there. Like, why are you wearing gloves to a house showing? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense realistically, but she rocked it. I think she did a really good job with her outfits. I'm sure she has a stylist. However, I thought she looked beautiful. Chelsea had a few. No, she only had one argument with Brie and Heather. However, I don't think Chelsea did anything wrong. I think she was just voicing her opinion to what she thought was her friends in the office, and then it got misconstrued, and Heather told that to Brie, which we'll get to Heather. I don't know why she did that, but Chelsea, I don't think she did anything wrong, and I think she looked great this season. So Chelsea, we're doing A tier. Next, also let's talk about selling a home. Chelsea did sell a home, so thumbs up from me. I literally add that at the end because this show has nothing to do with real estate. Next up, we have Chriselle. Chriselle was okay this season. She had that big thing with Nicole, which I could give 2 fucks about. It made no sense. I thought it was really funny when she called Nicole a crackhead, and Nicole was like, I'm not a crackhead. You can't say that I'm a crackhead. And she went and got a drug test and thought it was the biggest thing in the world. Like, Nicole, that is a saying. That's not saying that you're on crack. I don't know if she's never heard that one before, but I thought Chriselle brought some entertainment to the show. I thought she did what she needed to do. She also stuck up for herself, which we haven't seen her do in prior seasons. I enjoyed watching her. However, her fashion sense, she wasn't crazy. I'll give that to her because she was wearing more, I guess, appropriate outfits. Still not appropriate, but more appropriate than, let's say, Chelsea wearing the tiniest diesel mini skirt to a fucking showing. I don't know. I'm gonna give Chriselle Seatier. I'm gonna give Chriselle Seatier because she didn't do much, but she didn't do nothing. Okay? Next up, we have Davina, who wasn't in the show at all. I think we saw her once in the beginning and once at the end. I'm not sure what happened with Davina. Maybe she's still at Burning Man. If so, Davina, I hope you're having a great time. But are you okay? I think the editors cut her out, which I'm sorry, Davina. I hope that still means you get a check because you still did film. However, she wasn't in it, and I don't remember what she was like last season. I have the memory of a fish. I'm gonna give Davina B tier because she didn't do anything. And I liked the moments that she was in the show, I guess. Like she was at her desk. She didn't do anything wrong, okay? The girl did nothing wrong. She's gonna be on B tier. Next up we have Emma. Emma. Emma did not sell any home. I know she has that home. I know she has the home with the man or something that she was trying to sell in the beginning, but she doesn't have a home. She had that little conflict with Bree over thinking that Bree thought that she was stealing her billionaire to sell the house to, which ended up being false. And Bree put her in her place, and Emma was pretty respectful of that. I think she stood her ground as well. I like Emma, but she doesn't do anything, I don't think. She wasn't involved in drama, first of all, but she's also not super entertaining because she's not involved in drama, so she doesn't really have a storyline. I'd love to try her empanadas. Emma, if you'd like to send them to me, please. However, you didn't bring juice. Nothing, really. I'm gonna give Emma, but Emma did have that crazy black dress she wore in the beginning of the season, which I loved. I thought Emma had some good style this season. Her plaid schoolgirl outfit as well. Whew, I liked that. I liked that a lot. So her style was definitely up there and it was elevated compared to the other girls. I'm gonna give Emma a B for that because she did have good fashion sense. I'll give that to her. But she didn't sell any houses, which is a common occurrence with the listing so far. None of these people have sold a house besides Chelsea. So, selling sunset, right? Next, we have Heather. Ooh, Heather. You see, I think a lot of people like Heather because they think Heather is the most relatable. They think Heather is the nice girl. They think Heather could do nothing wrong. Heather's she's not like the other girls. She's reserved, she's put away. She doesn't get into the drama like that. I think Heather is the biggest shit stirrer this season. She's the only reason why Bree was upset with Chelsea. I don't think Bree and Chelsea would have gotten along anyway. However, I don't think there needed to be a huge blow up argument over it. It was overrated. There was no reason for it. And I thought it was pretty weird that Heather was just gonna immediately switch to Bree's side and basically be her ride or die from day one without even knowing Bree. I mean, I thought that was a bit odd because Chelsea had said they were friends and they had been friends for the past year. I mean, it's not about how long you know a person, it's about if you click or not. I understand that. But it seemed like the first few days in the office, Heather had already just basically balls to the wall for Bree, which kind of confused me. I thought she was a little bit shady. She kind of switched up. So I'm gonna give Heather, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be down here with Jason. She was great entertainment, obviously. She started the whole big fight, but she didn't own up. She didn't take accountability for her actions. She was basically going back and forth with Chelsea saying, I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. But why did you run your mouth back to Bree saying, Chelsea said this about your baby daddy? I think Chelsea was saying that. Chelsea was being a gossip, but Chelsea was saying that as to not get out of the room, and Heather just, she brought it out of the room, which I don't trust. Next, we have Brett. At least I think it's Brett. I'm really confused because when Jason leaves for vacation for 3 weeks, why wouldn't Brett take over? Is that not a question anyone else has? Why wouldn't Brett take over the office? Why does Mary have to? I did not understand that, because does Brett do any work? We see him at his, is he on the show? We see him at his desk, but he never says anything. He never does anything. I don't know what Brett's role is in this show, because he's just a twin. He's just a twin. That's what I'm gathering. I'm gonna give him C tier because I don't think he's on the same level as his scary brother, douchey brother. However, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything wrong to me, but I'm just confused as to what his part is. If anyone could clarify that for me, that'd be great. Next, we have, why did I blank on who that was? That is Mary. Mary. So Mary annoyed me a couple of times this season. I know she had a breakdown in the last few episodes because she felt so overwhelmed, but she took the part of being the office manager when she's not a good manager. She's not good with confrontation. She's not good with arguments. She's not good with mess. Why would you accept the job, especially for no pay raise? Girl, I'm pretty sure these twins are multi-millionaires. If you're doing that just to be a good friend, you're being taken advantage of, which that really annoyed me of her, because she should put her foot down and say, I'm not going to be the office manager. I'm not going to pick up all the pieces while you go on vacation with no raise. He can afford to give you a raise. I don't know how they do that either, but I thought that was wild. Mary just annoyed me with her managing skills because she had none, and it seemed that every time there was an argument, she would just cry or just deflect and be like, no, stop, I don't want to deal with this. And that's just fucking annoying. Grow some balls and just tell them to stop. It's 40-year-old women who are just fighting over petty shit. I mean, I don't think it would be that hard to stop. So, Mary, I'm giving you C tier. No, I'm giving Mary D tier because I just remembered that she wore this atrocious Fendi two-piece monogram awfulness, and I fucking hated it. When I saw that on the screen, I knew she was my worst dressed, and I'm standing by that. Mary is the worst dressed in this show because that was a fucking awful outfit, and I just wish I saw more confidence from her, because she could have been the manager. I think Chriselle refers to her as the mom, but to me, Mary, you're not a great mom to all of these women if you can't stop them from fighting over someone saying you're a crackhead. Lighten up the mood, tell them it's a joke, okay? But she couldn't do that. I need to add Nicole to this. Okay, we're back in. Nicole. I think it's so funny how staged Nicole and Chriselle's arguments were. I actually saw that Chriselle put something out on Instagram that was showing, I don't even know what the fuck Chriselle was trying to make a point of. It was basically Instagram DMs. I guess it was showing that they were friendly, basically, before filming started, and that they were actually friends. I mean, Chriselle stated that she invited Nicole to her Friendsgiving, which it's quite crazy seeing everything that went down here, because that just seems, I don't know, that just seems sad, because it seems that, I mean, to me, looking at it from this angle, it seems that Nicole kind of abandoned that relationship for her 5 seconds of fame, basically for more screen time. I don't know. I don't know their contracts. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're on the screen more, you get paid more. If you start an argument, you get paid more. But this Nicole girl was determined to get her check. That's what I can say, because she was arguing over fucking nothing. She was arguing over not getting enough credit, even though her name's on the MLS and she got the full commission. Chriselle didn't take a penny. I don't know what the lady's arguing over. I think she's upset or insecure that Jason dated both her and Chriselle. I'm not quite too sure. I don't know where her anger stems, and she just felt so angry, but at the same time, she was just talking, but not saying anything. She was talking in circles. It made no sense to me what she was doing besides just being a villain, which I didn't think that was that cool, because she was talking that she did great real estate and she was a great real estate agent and that was her passion, that was her life. I would have liked to see her sell some homes then. I don't think she sold one. So that's all I have to say about Nicole. She's going in. Did she have good outfits? I don't even think she had good outfits. I don't want to. No, Nicole was quite bad. I'm putting her D tier. Yeah, she's going D tier. Wow, that's a nice progression up to S tier. That's really funny. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. So there we have it. That's my tier list for the Selling Sunset cast season 6. Let me know if you guys agree with my ranking in the comments. If you would have switched around, if you would have had more people at the top. I want to know. I want to know everything you guys think about season 6. I'm very shamefully excited for season 7 because, like I said, it's my guilty pleasure. Please, if this is your first video from me, know I watch better shows. I'm not just a reality TV person, okay? This is a rare occurrence. So, take that with a grain of salt. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week.